I have another unboxing for you today. This is the Sew Sampler box, and this is a box that you can subscribe through the Fat Quarter Shop. It's a really fun box, especially for new quilters or new sewists, because it is a sample of a lot of different items. It's a sample of fabric lines, and then as well as different notions, and you'll also get some patterns in this box. It is a really fun box. And I find that it is always worth the value that you pay for it. It just depends on what you're looking for in a subscription box, whether or not this will work for you. So let's take a look at what is inside so you can see if it might be something you would like subscribing to. All right, so this is the February 2023 box. So let's open it up and take a look. So this is Enjoy the Little Things, February 2023. And then on the back of this sleeve, there is always some promo codes for different items in the shop. I won't give you the codes, but I will let you know what the promos are for, and it is 15% off Jolly Bars. All right, so this is all the things that we got this month, and I'm going to take them all out and move the box out of the way just so we can take a look at them. We have the Bliss Quilt Along block for the month. It is block 11, and you can kind of see it over here. And then here is a better photo on this side. I am very behind in this quilt along, but it is something I have been working on. Now, this little pamphlet will tell us about everything that we received in the box. So I'm just going to work through it and grab the different items. Always fun, of course, is the fabric. So as you may guess, because we got 15% off Jolly Bars this month, we got a Jolly Bar. So this is Sun Wash. It is by Corey Yoder for Moda Fabrics. I actually really love Corey Yoder's designs and fabric, so I am really excited about this one. It says that the value is $22.48, and then it says they are 5-inch by 10-inch squares. So I'm trying to see if it says how many we get in it, because I've not seen the Jolly Bars packaged this way. I usually see them kind of like how a layer cake is packaged on a piece of cardboard, but I can't see if it says on here how many we get. I'm sure it's on here and I'm just completely missing it. Let's take a look at the fabric. So definitely fabric that I would use and absolutely love. We got florals, and I love when it's mixed with different prints, and we've got some tone on tone. Definitely love the lime and the peach colors. We got some plaids in here, and it looks like they did a pretty good job of cutting it, which is so nice, because there's nothing worse than getting some prints like this that are cut kind of off. It's so frustrating because you don't want to use it. At least I don't. But these are great colors. I really like it. It kind of reminds me of another line that I had, and I think it might be, it was Apricot and Ash, I think, was it? So that is a lovely, lovely Jolly Bar. All right, so it says as a bonus, we got some extra long ballpoint pins. And it says they are size 24, 1.5 inch, and there should be 75 in it. So our bonus is valued at $3.98. Look at the pins. I actually have been needing some new pins, but I like really, really long pins, and I don't think these are quite as long as I like, and they're kind of thicker. I like really thin pins like this, and I like them that length. But these I'll use to make my letter markers, you know, put the beads on them like A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, and glue them onto these and use them like that. So it's fine that they're not the kind that I really like for piecing, pinning things when I'm piecing, but you know, that is what it is. And so now we'll move on to the Make Time Scissors large needle case. So I think it's just called scissors because on the front there's little scissors, but it's just a case to hold your needles. It looks like you could probably tuck some other little things in here too. It's valued at $7.98. So it says it's a bright spot for your needles to add to your sewing bag. Made of durable canvas. Its happy color and print will always stay vivaciously visible wherever you are. And then it says that you can, it has additional pockets to keep clips and thimbles handy. So that's cute. So I think it's saying like those little pockets there, you could put, you know, different clips that you use on it. And then, you know, you could put your pins on here, but really wouldn't close well if you put too thick of things, but works okay. It's cute. I don't usually use things like this very much. I use my other cases and needle holders and stuff, but I don't think it's a bad addition. I think it's really cute. I think a lot of people like making these, and then you can make them the size you need and with the materials and stuff you want. They're really easy to make, but it's cute. And then we got a blue featherweight thread thread grabber. So I was thinking when I pulled it out that it was another set of scissors, but I think it is to, when you get those like loose threads or things like that in your sewing machine, I think it is to pull those out. So not what I was thinking, but definitely handy. So it's valued at $14.48. Maybe I can just slide it out. They really package these nice. Oh, they don't want to open. How do you open them? I don't know. I don't know how to use them. Somebody help. Let me see if it says. This is the perfect tool for that thread behind the bobbin case or foundation paper, or the foundation paper stuck in a stitch. The all-metal thread-o-stat thread grabber has a smooth jaw to grip tightly and securely as you clamp the handles together. It always helps to have an extra hand in a tight space. I get that it clamps shut like that so that you can just pull it out after you clamp on it, but how do you unclamp it? Okay, you just gotta have some, like, I mean, it's not, there you go. So you just have to get it just right too. You kind of have to, like, if you're having trouble like me, you can't just pull them. See that? You kind of have to push this one side that has the top up over first and then pull it out. So it's not like how your brain would think, like, well, my brain, maybe your brain would think to figure it out, but you kind of have to push over first and up gently, and then you can open it. And then you would grab whatever and pull it out, I guess. But once it clamps back, then when you pull it out, you won't like have to worry about losing that thread. So I think this is really handy. That was like a struggle on my brain to figure out how to open it, but I will keep that and use it for sure. Okay, so now we have the pattern that we get. The Alfresco Quilt Pattern. It is valued at $9.98. And it is a finished size of 54.5 inches by 54.5 inches. And it definitely is using that Jolly Bar. So that's nice. I don't think we've received a pattern from them where it's not featuring the fabric that we received. So that I always like, because then you can kind of see how it looks, see if it's something you'll want to make. Let's see what we need. So this is the only complaint that I probably have about this box, is that you'll get the fabric that is kind of the accent or the feature fabric on the quilt, but you don't receive anything to complete it. So you don't receive any of this background fabric, the binding, And the backing, I completely understand not getting that. I mean, that would be a lot to put in a box, but I would really love to at least get the background fabric so you can get started on the project. So what you'll need extra is 2¼ yards of background, and that's also for the sashing and borders, and then 5/8 a yard of binding, and then down here you'll see you need almost 4 yards for backing. It is a really cute quilt though, and this is probably one that I will set aside and try to get to at some time. And I haven't set aside very many of them that I've received in the last year that I've been subscribed. It is almost always, you know, I like the fabric and not the pattern, or the pattern but not the fabric, or something along those lines. This one I really like the fabric and the pattern, so that's nice for me. So there is that. And then we have, let me see, we have a Quilty Scraps biodegradable bag, and it is a 6-pack. I don't know what that means. So let's see, it's valued at $4.48. These cute bags are perfect for your sewing room retreats or in the car. Made of biodegradable plastic polymers, these bags have 2 adhesive strips so you can hang it anywhere to collect your sewing scraps. Gift it to friends or compost it with food waste when it's no longer needed. Okay. I'm not really sure what I know what it. So Quilty Scraps. It sounds like something you just throw your scraps in, but I don't really understand. I don't really understand the bag. I'll be honest. Okay. So you can throw your scraps in there and then close it up, and then pretend you don't have them, I guess. I don't know. I honestly don't get it. I mean, it's a very lightweight, cheap bag, and I don't get it. I mean, I'm sure somebody's going to say they're lovely and they love them and they think it's a great idea. I personally don't get it. That's just me. So it looks like we have a little extra pattern, so that's really cute. I don't see it marked anywhere on here unless I'm missing it. Yeah, I don't see it. I could be missing it, but it looks like we have another little pattern just kind of thrown in for the Jolly Bar. And it's just like a simple kind of patchwork lined with sashing, bordered with sashing around it. It's really cute though. I'd probably keep this to make. Yeah, that's cute. I like it. So we kind of got 3 patterns this time around. We got this extra one, the alfresca that this was designed for, and then the Bliss quilt along. And then our extras were these weird bags. What did they call these? Oh my gosh, I'm never going to remember what these were called. The Thread-O-Stat thread grabbers. And I think like that's a play on words with some sort of like a medical thing, but I don't know anything about that. So I think it is though. And I really like this actually. After I figured out how to open it, I think this will come in very handy. About this, I think it's really cute. I think some people will like it. I get it being in the box and it's fine, but it's probably not something I will use. Love, love, love the Jolly Bar, and the pins are just okay because they're not really ones I typically use, but I can put letters and numbers on them to use as marking pins, so it's fine. But overall, I think this was a pretty good box. I think it was better than last month's with the, you know, the reading glasses that are way too strong for me. Those don't make sense, I don't think. They were really cute, but yeah, I think this was definitely a lot better than last month's box. I'm happy with it. So yeah, these I just don't get. You can tell me in the comments if I'm wrong or if you agree, I'm fine. But I just don't get it. I'll be honest. I don't get it. I don't get it. All right. Let me know what you think. I would love to hear your thoughts on the box this month. Do you subscribe? Have you been thinking about not subscribing anymore? I know I mentioned in my last video that I'm thinking I'm going to let this box go this year after I get the final Bliss Quilt Along block. I think it's just time to let this one go. Maybe look for another one that I haven't tried out, or go back to one that I really liked and missed. I just think there's a lot I have to add on to complete the projects in this box. And for me, it just doesn't make sense cost-wise, since a lot of the notions and things are stuff that I wouldn't use. And that does add to the value of the box. These two things right here, not too excited about, probably won't use, so that kind of stuff just piles up, and I'd rather spend a little more on a box that is all fabric and projects that I know I'll complete, and either gift or keep for myself. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. All right, you guys, let me know in the comments what you think, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.